Welcome to Change, sponsored by the Senior Barn of Schaumburg, where nutritious meals, friendly peers, and social activities are available every day of the week. Under the able direction and guidance of Marina Lovich, the cost and location are available to all. I'd like you to meet some friends from the barn. Would you please introduce yourself, your name and...
My name is Eileen Manta. I'm from Hanover Park in Schaumburg District of School District and Park District.
My name is Pat Good, and I'm from Schaumburg. I used to work at the Village Hall here, so this is a very familiar place, except for this actual room we're in. Yeah, so it's a pleasure being back.
Thank you.
I'm Gloria Meyer. I like to volunteer at the barn. We play bunco and left, right, center, and we bingo cards, and I have a good time there. That's what my hobbies are. That's what I like to do.
Well, we love the barn.
Yes,
We do love the barn.
Billy Vaughn once said, "An optimist stays up until midnight to see the new year in. A pessimist stays up to make sure that the old year leaves." However we look at it, the reality is that 2016 has arrived. It's hard for so many of us to sum up the ending of one year and the beginning of the next. There are so many resolutions to be made and forgotten. So many unresolved feelings about the recent past, and so many hopes for how things will turn out in the future. We're often left tongue-tied. That's why we have our lovely panel who will discuss this New Year's traditions and some of their goals for the year to come and how did they work out. New Year's is celebrated around the world. Each country has its own traditions. The English custom for the New Year is full of hospitality and warmth. They believe that the first guest for the year will bring future fortune to them. In Denmark, residents keep a pile of dishes, all broken, in front of their door. For this is why they save the dishes. The people usually throw them at others' doors.
Oh my
Friends,
goodness.
it's a symbolizing of friendship, brotherhood, and they believe with the more dishes you get, the more friends you have. The Chinese have a unique way of celebrating New Year. They paint their doors red. It's for hospitality, and it symbolizes happiness and good fortune. And here in the United States, they believe in kissing at midnight as the year approaches, and it's an auspicious gesture that purifies everything that is evil. I'd like to ask you a few questions, and I hope you don't mind answering them. As a child, how did your family celebrate the holiday? Is there anything that was done that makes it special to you?
Yes, my mom and dad let us, all four of us children, stay up until midnight, and then we go outside in the middle of the night with pots and pans and just bang them wildly all up and down the
I remember
area.
that part well.
Yeah. That's what we did for New Year's, and I did that with my two children also. And I don't know if they're doing it now. I doubt it, but they did it when I was raising them.
Pat?
Yeah, we did the same thing. That must have been universal in this country when we were kids. So, except we go to my grandma's and all my cousins would be there and my mom's brothers and sisters. And the kids would play upstairs in the attic bedrooms and all the adults would be down in the giant kitchen. I think it was giant. It seems like it was to me today. And there was a register in the floor, and we'd look through the register to hear what they were saying down in the kitchen. And then midnight would come, and out we go with our pots and pans and try and outdo the neighbors. You know, when we went back in the house, the family, the adults and the kids, would sing "Auld Lang Syne" together.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that was always really important. My grandmother was from Bavaria, and so one of the customs in Germany was to eat herring, pickled herring.
Oh,
It had
yes.
to be pickled herring. So I always ate it. Most of the kids in the family didn't, but most of the adults did. So I thought it was wonderful.
Yeah. Gloria?
I remember that pickled herring. I don't think I ever had it. But the kissing, I'm surprised that that's United States custom. I thought that was a Polish custom. We had to kiss everybody in the room, and we've still
really?
been doing that through the years. We don't even know some of the people at the party sometimes when everybody's
Yeah,
kissing.
I forgot
but
that.
they drink the champagne, wish everybody luck, and
Beautiful.
nowadays my grandkids go outside with silly string and these pop things, and they blow all that out outside.
That's basic.
But we had these rattles that went around like that.
yeah.
and
Oh, you
Noise
didn't, you
makers.
didn't do pots and pans?
No, we had horns.
You had
we were rich.
Oh my gosh, you were
We
rich.
had
Yeah.
horns and
did pots
rattles.
and
Yeah.
You had the
pans and
real
that.
thing.
Did you have any superstitions or traditions that were necessary in your family?
No, my mother was from Ireland, and my father's parents were from Ireland, so I'm 100% Irish. And to me, I thought the Irish had a lot of superstitions, but my mom and dad didn't.
You know,
For
it
some
was
reason.
funny that you say that. My grandmother came from Ireland, and she would vehemently tell me what not to believe in, certain superstitions. And then she'd turn around and say, but if this happens and if that happens, believe.
Oh, okay.
And yeah. Any superstitions for you?
Oh my gosh. I'm surprised I can walk across the street today. We were loaded with superstitions.
Really?
My mother's side of the family and my Irish grandmother on my dad's side. And if one didn't have a superstition, the other one did. You know, God forbid you spilled any salt on the table, you had to immediately throw it over your left shoulder.
jeepers,
You had to
Gloria.
do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything with my family.
Really?
No.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know why. We were just happy all the time.
Yeah, yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
We'll be right back. Thank you. Welcome back. A new year starts with a new zest, new energy all over, and everything springs up a new life in itself. At the beginning, we sow the seeds of resolution that we think will spread light on our way and guide our path over the year. I'm aware that people don't follow these whole year resolutions, and this is just a matter of days or just around the clock. But remember, a strong and moral resolution is the one which becomes your power and your energy to accomplish and succeed in everyday life. Let's see if your New Year's resolution made the top 10 list according to Pittsburgh Press. 10. Get organized. 9. Help others. 8. Learn something new. 7. Get out of debt. 6. Quit drinking. 5. Enjoy life. 4. Quit smoking. 3. Tame the bulge. 2. Get fit. 1. Spend more time with family and friends. Did any of these resolutions sound familiar?
Oh, yes.
Which one are most relevant to you?
For me, about 4 years ago, I weighed 70 pounds more than what I do now.
Wow.
I always ate healthy, but I just ate too big of portions. Now I eat much smaller portions, but I eat more often. I'm never hungry. I eat 4 to 5 meals a day. I'm
does
never
work?
hungry. It does work. And I've always eaten healthy. I love vegetables, and salads are my number one. I love salads.
But eating often.
Often and
In smaller amounts.
Smaller portions. I mean, really small portions.
Really?
My children say, "You don't eat enough." I said, "I eat a lot."
So you're keeping your
I
goal.
kept my weight
Yeah.
off.
Okay. Pat?
Well, now my resolutions are a lot different from what they used to be. Now, at this age, my resolutions are pretty much health-oriented. I have to, within the next few days, I have to make an appointment for an eye exam, for a hearing exam definitely, and the ever-loving colonoscopy. So, you know,
What a way to
that's-
put it.
yeah, and well, let's see.
Sounds wise.
Keeping up with paperwork, that's another big thing for me. And I have been doing that since the first of the year.
Wow, that's
Trying
wonderful.
to do a little every
Yeah.
day and not let
Gloria.
it pile up.
I like the one that you read there about learning something new. I just recently learned a new card game at the barn. My friend taught me how to play King's Corners, and I love the game.
Oh,
Went home,
wonderful.
taught it to everybody. I thought this
Wonderful.
is, but unlike these two healthy people over here,
Oh,
I
please.
just love desserts and I like food, and
Oh, I think we
that's
all
how I'm
do.
going to live now. Who knows how much time I got left? I'm going to enjoy it and have fun. I like that one.
Well, each
do
My
day is
resolution,
precious
have
in
fun.
itself.
Yeah,
it is.
I do too.
Yeah, on that. Honestly speaking, how many of you have succeeded in fulfilling your goals and resolutions?
I've done everything but organization. The rest of the, I've
Pat?
Oh, well, as I say, I'm going to do all these things in the next few days.
she's working on
You're
it.
not trying.
And I was quitting smoking for years, probably 30 years, 20 years, but I finally did it at the age of 45, and thank God for
I
that.
did too.
Yeah, 45.
At the age of 45.
What do you know?
Yeah, I had to, and I'm very grateful I did.
know, but so
Yeah.
that one was completed, right?
Yeah.
Me, I probably lost hundreds of pounds through the years, hundreds of them. But I'm not going to eat kale and quinoa and stuff like that. I like chocolate, and I'm going to eat it.
Oh, I'm with you.
So am I.
Well, that's a good resolution. I'm gonna eat
Chocolate's the best.
You can eat chocolate on a diet.
Yeah.
We're not talking about a piece this big, Eileen.
No, I'm talking about a piece this big.
Oh,
No, I eat healthy pieces of
Yeah,
chocolate.
dark chocolate.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I love it.
It's in my regimen. What has stopped you from attaining your resolutions other than we're human beings?
I had good intentions, and I do it for a while, and it's okay for a while. But through the years, you just kind of want to have the foods you enjoy and comfort foods. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just feels right
oh, yeah.
for me.
Put
We
it-
all need it.
Well, you can have a small portion of it.
No.
Good, Eileen, you do that.
That's what I do.
If it tastes good, it tastes like more.
Yeah.
And more tastes good
yeah.
than that.
Procrastination is my downfall.
We all have that, though, don't
Always
you think
going
a
to do
bit?
it tomorrow.
Yeah.
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 But you volunteer a lot, and you're very, very busy.
Well, yeah.
You
I
drive
am.
people everywhere.
She's
keep-
active.
I
She's
keep
very
saying
active.
I do
We're
too
all
much, and the doctor keeps saying, keep up the good work because it's keeping you going.
Keep moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Good.
that. So, yeah, do keep up the good work. We really enjoy the barn, don't we?
Yes,
I
we
love
do.
it.
We love it.
I
Yeah.
love it. It's our home away from home, I think.
It's good for my health.
It
Well, it's
is.
good to have
for
the
all of us.
friendships
For
that go
mental
with
health,
it.
too, isn't
All
it?
our
Yes.
health, yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I got one of the ornaments that was made for Schaumburg, and it's the barn this year.
Oh, I saw that.
And it was $15, worth every penny, because I put it up on the tree, and then it went up on the wall, and it's staying there
Oh, that's nice.
affectionately.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
it's something that I think we all need to do is make friends. Some of us are widows, and quite a few of us.
Yes.
Or widowers.
I was going to say, there are some men coming in.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
And the food is delicious. And the company is
Wonderful.
terrific.
Wonderful.
You're very
And
right.
please join us at the barn, please. I'd like to come back in a few minutes if you don't mind. Considering that we are now parents, obviously, grandparents, and some even great-grandparents, our traditions and goals have definitely changed. Have you passed on any New Year's traditions to your children?
No, I honestly didn't have any New Year's resolutions this year for myself, let alone the family. I just feel like if you're a good person, you do help others, you get your reward in heaven. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. Pat?
The only tradition, the banging on the pots and pans, now at least one of my son's kids, and they use noisemakers like Gloria's family did. They all have noisemakers. They go to their friends' houses, and together the kids play in the basement, the other people are upstairs, and they at midnight go out and do all their noisemakers and their poppers and things like that.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's it. But I don't
Yeah.
know that. Well, my daughter is eating pickled herring on New Year's Eve. For
My
some
husband
reason, she
loved
kept
it.
that.
My parents loved it.
Yeah.
I gag on it.
I can't.
But it's a tradition, and traditions are important,
Yeah.
Very good
True.
for you.
and that. Any of the goals that you've set for this year, do you really hope that you'll accomplish them?
I'd like to travel more myself.
Oh, I would
But it
love
seems like
to.
my health is not cooperating. But I think maybe we should do that while we're still able to see different places and different things while we can.
We are blessed at the barn with making friends and such and discussing different things. We learn a lot from each other. We're still learning.
Yes.
And I hope to learn a lot as you in the year ahead. Keep your minds busy. Keep your bodies busy. It's so important. Interest in things, interest in people, caring about people. I love people. I love animals too, believe me. Do you have any goals or resolutions that come from other parts of the world? Your family?
Well, I researched some of it, and we don't do it. We have never done it, but I looked up Ireland and Scotland, which I'm also part Scottish.
Oh, that's so beautiful
Germany
there.
and France, yeah. And both Ireland and Scotland do something called first footing, which is the first person who crosses the threshold after midnight better be a tall, dark, handsome man.
Oh, I could go for
Because
that.
will make your whole year fruitful.
Get me one of them.
Right, I know. I keep looking, but so far none. And if a blonde or red-haired girl crosses the threshold, you're in big trouble for the whole year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and both of those countries have that tradition.
Oh.
And one more thing about Ireland, which I didn't know, but I've done, in my family, we've done it occasionally, not faithfully. They don't have a big party on New Year's Eve. They have a nice meal, and they set a plate for someone who's died, and they
I've
honor
seen that,
they honor
yeah.
the dead. Yeah, and so that's different from what I would have imagined from Ireland. Even though we've done it, maybe my grandparents taught me that, and I didn't realize it. But we
Yeah.
did that with my children as adults. So,
Wow.
I was talking to my nail person at the nail salon, and she's from South Korea, Vietnam, and she says their New Year's is coming up. And I says, what do you eat? And she says, I don't even know how to say it in English. It's rice and vegetables and fish. Well, that really sounds different, yeah. But she says they have the parades, which the dragons go through, and it's the year of the monkey. This is the year of the monkey.
Oh, that's good to
Monkey
know.
shine.
Yes, I was at my doctor's this morning, and he's Chinese. And I told him what I was doing today, and he said, well, you know, we have New Year's coming up. And I said, and I know it's the year of the monkey. And most of us have children that were
Monkeys.
behaving like monkeys. And now it's grandchildren, and now I have great-grandchildren, which I treasure and enjoy very much. We do enjoy activities at the barn. I'm going to talk a lot about the barn.
yeah, good.
I love it. I just love it. I'm so relaxed. When my husband passed away 3 years ago, a friend suggested I go to the barn in Schaumburg and heal. Please, people, if you've had a loss of anybody in your family and you're a senior and you want to come to life again, please come to the barn. I would love to meet you. My name is Fran Rogas. You'll see me usually at the first table, and we're usually cutting up. You don't have to be serious all the time.
Yes, don't forget to tell them about our parties. We have parties once a month.
do we
Yeah.
ever?
Isn't that
Yeah,
wonderful?
parties.
Yeah,
And Marina is our love.
she sure
She's made the barn come to life.
Comfortable for everyone.
Oh, yeah. You are so welcome when you come in that door. There's bound to be people to say hello. And if you've missed for a little bit because you've been ill or couldn't come, you've got a bunch of people yelling out, hey, welcome back. It's good to see you. So I don't know. It's just,
Make a New Year's resolution and come to
Yeah.
the barn.
There you go.
that's a good,
Right.
very good,
Good-
resolution.
good New
Come to the
Year's
barn
resolution.
in the year ahead. You can't lose. You just can't lose. I love it. We love
We
it.
all love it.
There are things to do, places to go.
And people to see.
Yes. How clever of you. And you know what? If you volunteer, not just at the barn, there are other places, hospitals, churches, private homes, anywhere your heart desires. You're needed. You're really needed. I'm old enough to know better, but I'm young enough to resist. And please, please come visit us. I'd love to see you.
We all would like to see her.
Thank you.
And we do thank Marina, who is our leader there.
Our
and
fearless
has-
leader.
Our fearless leader,
Yeah.
and has increased the membership by SCADS because
Yeah.
she's so welcoming.
She
and
was
kind.
shocked what seniors are. We're fun.
We're crazy.
We're nuts. But we do it in our time.
That's right.
And thank you very much for joining us today. We really appreciate your time. Thank you.